Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Not close with that one. And we're underway here this afternoon. And it's even up.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that got away from him.
That got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Stan Musial. And ball 1. Lawler gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. High fly ball down the left field line. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a chopper out to short. In there safely. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Late swing, fouled off. First and third, 1 down. Pickoff throw. Cruz back in on a dive.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1. There goes the runner.
No, that's in.
Pitch misses. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. And the count 1 and 2. Base hit, 1 run is in. Cruz rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw.
He's safe.
Safe. He beats it.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped.
0-1.
In front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Westburg to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
He's in there.
At the plate, Carson Williams. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's
Zero
usually
balls,
not
1
one
strike.
to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Move to first. And he's back safely.
Hey.
Turner on his horse. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Trey Turner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Eric Davis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Burns. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. In the air, out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Out to short, Turner. On to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
Ground ball could be 2 to Westburg, and that's 2. We head to the bottom of the second. Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge spoils that one.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Digging in, Jason Chourio. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field and makes the grab. And there's one down. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. And here is Matt Chapman. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Chapman gets a piece there. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Yeah, that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Up the middle. Lawler tosses to first. Inning over. Here's the center fielder,
Leading
Michael
off
Harris
for the
II.
North Stars, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And that
Ball.
is downstairs. And we're underway.
1-0.
And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one high in the air to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. And there's one down. Down the third baseman, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
Bautista measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing,
1-1.
no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
There's the strike. That one finds the corner. 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase
1 ball,
if you
2
look
strikes.
down in that area.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Shota Imanaga. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing.
The tag, and he's out. So digging in, Stan Musial. Into center. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure.
Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Anthony Santander.
That's
Now
a ball.
check swing, but he held up. Musial at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. On the ground, out to short. Adames, the throw to first. That. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Sammy Sosa. Painter back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
Your ball's 1 strike.
0-1. And the pitch is
That's a ball.
outside. Ball 1. That to right. Cruz. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. In the air, right field. He's got it. There's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty.
The second
Jazz
baseman,
Chisholm Jr.
Jazz
now.
Chisholm Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and the inning is over. And we're back. Here's Cody Bellinger. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The other way, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position.
Adames over to Jazz. There's one, and that's two. On to the third inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
High fly ball out into left center field. Lawler makes the catch, and there's one gone. Willy Adames stands in. And there's the strike.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Just off the outside edge. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Bregman to first, and they get Adames for the out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. That's out to center field. Bellinger under it, corrals it, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one misses.
No, ball.
1-1.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called.
Bautista. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. So 2 down now. And here is Jordan Lawler.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look?
And he's got it in right field. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. High fly ball, right field. Cruz makes the catch for the out. Jose Bautista now at the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Ball
one
there.
1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 2.
2-2.
Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. In the air, center field. Bellinger settles under this one, and he makes the catch. And that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Santander. He'll do it himself, and that quickly 2 away. So now here's the DH, Anthony Santander. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Santander
1 ball, no strikes.
Measures 6 feet 2 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball.
Ball.
swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way
number
and put the ball in
35,
play. That's a
Cody
team bat right there. Nice job of
That's
staying
ball.
back and letting the ball get deep.
Bellinger in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And that one
No,
just
that missed. That's
missed
the
off
ball.
the outside edge.
2-0.
That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-2.
Pitch in the dirt.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Right side, hard hit. Here's the tag, and he's out. And he has thrown 4 shutout. And we're back.
Leading off
Here's
for the
Sosa
North
to
Stars,
the plate.
the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Painter back to work. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Manny Ramirez digs in now. In the air, right field, Cruz. Hauls it in for the 2. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Slice to right. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton Rushing. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled. Sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's Alex Bregman. Line drive, base hit right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it
go. Oh, the tag, and he's out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Now fly ball to right center. Cruz in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. And here is Willy Adames. He's 0 for 1. Now one out to right. Cruz should have this one. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Stan Musial. That one the other way. Adames rolls across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Now he breaks his bat. Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 out, space is empty. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Up the middle, Chisholm. Boots it.
No, too late.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. This one in the dirt. And another ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles, a chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next offering is in for a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. High fly ball, shallow right field. Sosa has a beat on it, makes the grab. And we're back. And the batter now, Michael Harris
for
the
Los
second.
Angeles, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Ground ball up the middle. Lawler whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
And they get the out. Great play out there, and that keeps the perfect game alive. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Out to short. Lawler tossed to first. 2 up, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And that clips the inside corner.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That's the
That
ball.
one missed. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and
Chisholm. The throw to Simpkins. How about that double play? Alex Bregman will hit next.
sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's going to be Jordan Lawler. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On the move, racing back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Out to short. Lawler fires across the diamond, and there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Holds 2 in this one. Outside of the breaking ball. Hit on the ground to the right side.
No, that's
and
a
it
foul
goes
ball.
just foul. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards left center. Musial settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Stan Musial. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. 1 away. And now Dylan Cruz. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Line drive. 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And that one fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's
Ball.
outside. And it's 1-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, Chisholm. To first, out number 3. And we're back. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And it's just foul. That was close. On the ground. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And here is Willy Adames. And now 2 outs away from history.
That's
Oh, I
inside.
hope
Ball.
he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
And now 2-0.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every
2 balls,
player
no
defensively on their toes like never before.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Ripped to short. The final out of the game, and history here.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even
Previously on Storyline.
Huh? Okay. I'm on some bull type shit.